Hey you guys, it's like Wednesday morning. Um, there's one thing's been on my mind for the past few days. I wanted to talk to the vlog about it, but I'm not sure how to approach it because it's not something I want to bring to this project, if that makes any sense. So like, I didn't get the coffee until like noon today, so that's what's going on here. Um, what I kind of wanted to get into, but like not really, cause it's like all over my. I unfollowed like pretty much everyone on Facebook, so I don't actually. When I go to my news feed, it's literally just like my stuff, because I found like social media can be so distracting and can be almost like belittling to like my self-esteem in a way when I pay attention to all these other things going on. Like YouTube's enough of a distraction when I go on the trending tab or when I go through whatever, um, but it's politics. Okay. You see, I don't want to go deep into it because like I used to get into politics. There's an airplane. I used to get into politics a lot growing up, especially in high school, and I totally bought into like all the conspiracies and all this and that and all the bullshit. And where I'm at right now in the journey is like politics are just it's fucking bullshit. Like it's a total distraction from who you are as a human being, like who you are on the inside and how you're supposed to like live your life, I think. And I think the whole dynamic of like left versus right is like purely this like it's an illusion, man. Like think of it like this, like the people who want to control things are going to control things no matter what. Like that's what they're seeking out. They're seeking domination, they're seeking control of whatever the situation is. In this case it's political. And I don't think there's a side to it. It's like if you're about freedom and you're about like freedom, like doing whatever you want to do, being nice to people, being in this like high frequency that is love. Like if you're living there, why do you want to be a politician? Why do you want to be in charge? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost a contradiction because if I'm on the frequency of love, man, like I want you to be you as much as you can possibly be you in the best way that you can be you, and I want you to feel the same way about me. So I don't want to tell you how to live your life, and I don't want you to tell me how to live my life. So people argue like, okay, government, whatever, like it's there to protect us, it's there to like facilitate like the organization of society. But in all honesty, like my opinion is like I think human beings, like we naturally do this. Like we naturally kind of create a hierarchy just like Law of the Jungle, just like Animal Kingdom does. And I think that's sort of the way it's supposed to work. Like who's ever the smartest at cooking is supposed to be the cook. Who is ever the smartest at philosophy is supposed to be the shaman or whatever you want to call it. I don't think that we can like vote people into these things. I don't think we can convince people that we're suited for this position. I think that's proven to the point to society that you're after power and you're not actually in it for your own like self-fulfillment or your own neighbor. Do you know what I mean? So there's all this like hoopla about Trump, there's all this hoopla about the Clintons. Dude, they fight for, they're on it's two sides of the same coin. It's the same coin. The coin is what's messed up. If we're really about this change, we're really about revolution, and we're really about like trying to make a difference in this world, like why aren't we having the conversation about genetically modified foods and organic food? Monsanto and Pepsi and like all these big corporations that are like literally manufacturing our food, and it's not for our best interest, you know what I mean? Like high fructose corn syrup, like what is that? You know what I'm saying? The other big thing I question is like things like banks and things like money, like the Federal Reserve, for example. Like I'm not so educated on it, but what I do know is that there's this institution that prints money and loans it to governments at interest. So if you're printing money at interest, how are you going to pay that back? The only thing that comes to mind is like resources, like natural resources, labor, etc. Like these are the only things that come to mind as to how to pay that interest back. And in all seriousness, you guys, I kind of think that's where our society is right now. Like, we don't really, like, money is just like agreed upon energy that we all exchange, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think it's something that someone sold us, if that makes any sense, you know what I mean? So I think that's where the attention needs to be. I don't think we should be like protesting, I don't think we should be in the streets like protesting Trump. I don't think we should be in the streets protesting the Democrats or whatever. I think it's all fucking bullshit, and I think it's there to distract you from realizing your own like spiritual potential, and all it is like taking us away from like source energy or God, like whatever you want to call this thing. I'm gonna have a whole other video about my relationship with quote unquote God, or my like spirituality and my journey in this illusion, hologram, whatever you want to call this thing going on around us. Because I'm a very deep thinker. I've been asking these questions ever since I was like 6 years old or something. So, but yeah. Alright, you guys, I'm sitting here in the car in Chinatown in some random alley. It's really busy right now. I'm like behind Tufts Hospital. It's like really busy over here right now for some reason. But see, let me show you. So yeah, politics. But yeah, you guys, so like, that's my thoughts on politics. I don't want to go too in depth with it. I don't want to give like exact examples or anything crazy. I just want to give my 2 cents that there's if you're going to talk about political issues or like conspiratorial ideas, there's bigger things to think about, and most of the shit out there is just a distraction. So that's it. Subscribe to this video, like it. Subscribe to this channel, like the video. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye.